I've not even touched that one since I've had it, it's just been sat there, but we'll get onto that in a minute. Hi fellas, welcome back. Today I thought I'd give a little bit of an update on all my cars, what I'm up to, what's next on them, because I've not had much time over the past few weeks to actually do anything on them. So I thought I'd be a good opportunity to answer a couple of questions that keep coming my way on YouTube and on Instagram as well about cars and what's next and what's happening and when I'm going to adapt them and stuff. So I've literally just got back from mechanics in my minivan because it's been there this week for some work, having some lights sorted out, exhaust sorted out as well, so little snaggy bits that I've just not had chance to do. So I just thought, you know what, I'll send it to mechanics, and then at least when the weekends when I'm free, it's going to be out of work and I can use it and enjoy it. So anyway, getting on to the subject of the minivan, just while I'm on that. So this video is kind of brought to you, or I don't know, in collaboration with TheVroomRoom prints. So basically, this lad sent me a message on Instagram and he was like, would you mind checking out some of my prints? And I was like, I was pretty impressed with them. So I said send one to me, I'll see what it's like, and if I like it and I rate it, I'll give it a mention on YouTube for you. So he's done me like an illustration of the van, and I tell you what, the quality of these is just absolutely bob on. Like everything that is on my van from the side on is on that. Like say even the shadow around the sign writing, honestly, absolutely mint. And I will be getting ones done of the Cooper S's when I get a chance as well. But yeah, definitely go and check the TheVroomRoom prints out on Instagram. I'm going to leave all his details in the pinned comment and in the description. And like I say, if you mention my name, you'll get 10% off as well. I think the discount code is going to be Vroom2 or something like that. I've not spoken to him properly on it yet, but yeah, definitely go and give it a check out and tell him I sent you and get yourself one order. Like I say, these can literally just get ready to put in a frame and put in your office. So I think they're super cool, and I think everyone should go and get them. So there you go. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to give you an update on the cars, what I'm doing. Like I said, I've not even touched the Mark III yet. That's just been sat there since I've got it. If you're wondering what these brake calipers are behind me, so these are what come with the Cooper S. So before I bought it, it was running like mini light alloy wheels, and these brakes were obviously on it. So when it had its kind of mechanical restoration, I've not got into all that yet on it. I will do in the future, like engine specs and stuff. So these were put on for a little bit extra stopping power. However, when the original wheels were going to be put back on, they was catching the caliper, so obviously didn't get any clearance. So I've advertised them on Instagram for sale, and I think somebody's going to be buying them as well. I think it's coming tomorrow, so we shall see. But if they don't sell, I'll put them on Instagram again. So if you want to buy these brake calipers, if they don't sell, drop me a message. And they've literally done 800 miles. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I say, what I'll do is I'll show you what's going on in the minivan, the Mark 1 as well, because that's back down on its wheels. And like I said, I'll show you what I've been up to in general as well. So, right, okay, so let's start off with my minivan. So this hasn't been on YouTube for quite a few months now. There's been very good reason for that. One, I've just been busy, and two, I've had a few problems with it that I've not managed to get my head around. So it has been off to mechanics and had a little bit of work done to it in terms of electrical stuff, and I've also had a new exhaust fitted to it as well, because the exhaust that was on it, we had to cut it down to fit the original manifold downpipes. So now I put a new downpipe on it, which was essentially longer, the Y piece. The centre section was too small, and then I couldn't separate the back box from the centre section with Paul Jeffrey, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy a new exhaust. That's exactly what I did. So yeah, this van's been at mechanics this week, having some wiring issues done. It's had what else has it had done? Exhaust has been done, and it's basically, I just said to Paul, every year I say just give me cars a little once over just to make sure that they're right, and then I've got the peace of mind then for the show season that I'm not going to run into any problems. I have got a problem with this van. It has got an oil leak, but the only way to fix it is to unfortunately take the engine out, which I really don't want to do. And if I do it, I ain't going to be doing it right now. I'm going to be doing it later on what's it called, in the year, because at the moment this is the only Mini that I've got that I can drive, because this one isn't adapted and that one isn't adapted. I've not even touched that one since I've had it, it's just been sat there, but we'll get onto that in a minute. So yeah, getting onto the minivan and what I've done. So I've been using it a little bit as and when the weather's been nice, and what I found when I was driving it, I had a little knock. I thought it was the exhaust at first, but basically what was happening is I put a different spacer on this carburettor to accommodate for this air filter box, because before the van got stripped, this air filter box was an absolute nightmare to get on and off. So by doing that, I've improved the ease of getting the airbox on and off. But unfortunately, when you downshift or accelerate hard, I could hear like a little tap on the bulkhead, and it's just the back of the carb tapping on the bulkhead. So what I've done, I've not painted this yet because I want to see if it works, is I've put an adjustable engine steady on it, and I've slightly lent the engine forward. It's not drastic, it's literally just enough to stop it rocking. If I come to the side there, hang on, I don't know if you can see, so it's not like right the way forward. And like I said, I was out in it yesterday, probably did about 100 miles in it yesterday, just literally just whizzing about. It was great, and I'm not having any knocking or banging or anything, so I think that is resolve the problem. So what I'll probably do is take that off, get it sprayed black or silver, just to make it a little bit more original looking, even though it's adjustable. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. So like I said, the work that I've done at Mechanics is the lights. I had side lights, but I didn't have main beam, and again, it's my fault, me being me. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. Apparently some bullet connectors in the back down there, so one of them or a couple of them wasn't pushed all the way home, so it was obviously causing havoc with the electrical signals. So yeah, all my indicators work, hazards work, lights work, main beam works, everything like that. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. And talking on the subject of lights as well, hang on, let me go around. It's hard trying to push a camera wheeling around in a wheelchair, lads. Yeah, so my side lights and my registration plate didn't work either, but my rear ones did, so that's now fixed. I think that was fixed when Paul rectified the front. And also you can see down there I've got my brand new manifold Maniflow exhaust, which is nice. So yeah, that's what I've been doing to it. So in terms of what needs doing on the van now, there's only like little stuff. I took all the dash pads out as well because I knew Paul was going to be messing around the electrics. So yeah, inside I've literally just got to put those dash pads back in, and I've still got to finish off wrapping the ECU. So you can see down here it still looks like a little bit of a bird's nest. It's not as bad as what it used to be, but I'm going to wrap all this in tester tape and try and clean it up as much as possible. But again, I've just not got time at the minute to be messing around. Like I said, I've only got this van here at the minute because I picked it up from Mechanics tonight. So yeah, that's that in terms of the wiring. Also in the back of the van, come round to the back, they've given me some touch-up paint as well, because a couple of bits underneath the van that need touching up. So I'm going to be doing that as well when I get a chance. And then the back of the van, as you can see, has been getting used pretty much as a van. So if anyone says, oh, you don't use your cars, I actually do, because look at the state of that. So yeah, I've got that to do. Got to give it a good empty out, give it a good clean, and I'm also going to repaint the roof on the inside. I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet, or what I'm going to do with the sides of the van, whether I'm going to get them carpeted. I've not decided, so until I know exactly what I want to do, I'm not going to bother doing anything. So I've got to get that wheel refurbed as well, because I'm not running the hubcaps anymore, and when I put the hubcap on it, it's now scratched it. And I'm also going to get that one refurbished as well, because that's been knocked as well whilst the van was getting sort of put back together, which again, it's not the end of the world. It's only 30 quid to get your wheel sorted out. But yeah, apart from that, that's the van. So right, next one, I'll explain to you why this is on rose petals. Right, okay, so my Mark 1 Cooper S. So the reason this is back down on rose petals is for a couple of reasons. One, I was getting annoyed with it just being sat on axle stands in the way, and two, I've put not axle stands, I put rose petals back on it because when the car goes off to be adapted, they're going to have to take the wheels off. Also, this has got to go to Mechanics as well before I get into the adaptions things. So yeah, this has got to Mechanics. It's having all basically the whole car's getting checked. I've said to Paul that I want every single nut and bolt in this car checking before it goes on the road properly. Because again, I just think it's wise to have somebody else look over it, as apart from just me going, yeah, that's all right, and then obviously getting into trouble. So yeah, that's going to be going off to Mechanics to have that done. It also needs a service as well, so I might even get Paul to do that whilst he's got it up on the ramp as well. It just makes sense. I've got all the oil and filters up on the wall already. They're ready to go. So yeah, so yeah, that's that. I've also got a couple of bits that I need to fit to it as well, which I'll do in another video. But yeah, anyway, getting back onto the main point. So the rose petals, the reason the rose petals have gone back on is because obviously the wheels are going to be coming off at Mechanics, and then obviously the wheels have got to come off at the adaptions place as well. So rather than put my freshly powder coated Cooper S wheels on and run the risk of them getting scratched and knocked about, I might as well just put these ones back on. And also the rose petals are super easy to get off compared to, like say, the steel wheels, because obviously that hubcap is a complete nightmare. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on rose petals for the time being until obviously it's on the road, and then as soon as I get it back and it's adapted, the first thing I'll be doing is putting the Cooper S wheels back on it. So in terms of what's left to finish on this, because everyone keeps saying to me, Tooney, when are you going to drive it? There's a few reasons for it. Like I said, I'm just too busy at the minute, and also buying that thing, I wasn't expecting to buy that, so then the money that I had for adapting this kind of went onto that one. Like I said, I've said it a million times, I ain't a millionaire. Everyone seems to think I am, but yeah. So obviously I've got to change that switch. I've refitted the door cards and the pocket liners and stuff after I did the Dynax kind of cavity wax oil treatment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And apart from the headliner, there's not an awful lot to do on this car now. It's literally so close to hit the road. Another thing that I need to address as well, which I just not got round to, again, story of my life. So I mentioned in a couple of videos back that it needed a smart repair doing on the passenger kind of doorstep. So I found out it's not my belt, let's call that. The actual door had made contact with that, so I've got to whiz that door off, readjust all that, and make sure that he's not going to catch it again before I get it repainted, because I can't be having chips on there. It just drives me absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm going to get a smart repair guy to come and do that. Again, I'll probably do that once the car's back from the adaptions place as well. And then I know that once the paint is here, if there's any other problems with it, he can just deal with them all, rather than coming back twice, you know, if stuff gets damaged or what have you, which it probably won't do, but it's always good to be cautious. So yeah, that's basically what I'm up to with the Mark 1. And then obviously the next one is the Mark 3 Cooper S. Like I say, I've literally not even touched this one yet. I've just not had time. All I've done in the past couple of weeks is get the van sorted out. I've done a few little jobs on this, but yeah, this one I've just not had a chance. Like I said, they're all insured now as well. I've just insured them all with Lancaster Insurance as well. So yeah, just while I'm on the subject of that, if anyone is interested in car insurance, definitely give Lancaster a shout. Adrian Flux are a complete rip-off. I absolutely despise Adrian Flux. So basically Adrian Flux wouldn't even give me a kind of fleet policy. They said, oh, you need to pay for every car individually. And when I was with Adrian Flux last time with the van, it was 500 quid. And they obviously had to insure me other 2 minis as well. Whereas with Lancaster now, I've got all 3 of these cars on the policy for just over 600 quid, all with agreed valuations as well. So honestly, if you're after insurance, definitely give Lancaster a shout. So yeah, getting back onto the Mark 3, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this yet. I've been toying with the idea of changing wheels on it, and that's pretty much it. Like I say, I've got bits I need to do on the inside. So hang on, let me get in. Do you know what I always buzz about when I get in like a later minute? Look at that, how the door just opens, mate. Not like them two over there. So yeah, on the inside, I've not even touched it. Like I said, I've just got to give everything a good clean up. I'm also gonna clean that convertible hood, rag top, whatever you want to call it. That probably wants a good clean. I'm going to put some like a fabric or leather treatment on that to make it a little bit more waterproof. And like I say, apart from that, it's just a real good detail. And that one's ready to go. Actually, if I wanted to go and get that one adapted, I could just send that whenever. So I don't know what to do, whether to get that one adapted first or get this one done first. I'm not too sure, but my thinking is, if I experience that one first, being a 1293, more of an original Cooper S, I might appreciate what this one's had done to it a little bit more if this is obviously a 1380 Swift tune malarkey in it. So yeah, I'm probably going to get this one done first. As soon as this one's back and I've drove it, I'm going to get this one done. But again, it's probably going to be next month, maybe even the month after for that one as well, because like I say, I've just got to save up for the save up for the adaptions. Right, okay lads, so I hope you enjoyed a bit of an update. Like I say, there's not much going on at the minute, but I just thought I'd update you guys as to what I'm doing. I don't know what's going to be next, because like I say, there's loads of jobs that need doing. It just probably comes down to how much time I've got and what works best. So I'm going to try and get something up on this as well, because everyone keeps asking me, is he going to do another video on this? Don't worry, it will come. Chill. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any other questions, get in the comment section. And like I say, don't forget to check out TheVroomRoom for your illustrations. Like I say, tell him I sent you and you'll get 10% off. So I shall see you next time.